I just want to start off with Happy New Year to everyone. I hope your 2022 was a great year, and if not, 2023 is the year to make money. Not even with day trading, but also with other stuff. You name it, you can do it if you put enough effort into it. So let's begin with a good positive vibe. Setting up goals for 2023. Have you already done it? I already did it. So basically, I've been trading live with a real account in August 2022. So basically, in 5 months, I'm officially day trading for an entire year. And most professional traders are stating that most people blow their account up within a year or starting off with red. And the good traders are starting off with a break even, and extraordinary people are actually starting off with green in 1 year. So I'm aiming for the green, not putting any percentages or dollars. Basically, if I'm in green at August 2022, 3, sorry, I pass that goal. I will be very happy because that shows me that I am further than the average trader or just a good trader. So I'm aiming for that one. Also, I have a goal for going to the gym. Basically, I have as a challenge to go 5 times a week to the gym, not putting any workout planning or anything else, just going 5 times a week. That's pretty realistic to go. First week is already done, so I'm very happy with that. My entire body is so sore because I haven't been be that intense in my life. I think for a whole year or two. It was pretty intense. However, I did like it when I was done, because afterwards I reward myself to shower there, and I shower there for I think 15 to 30 minutes, just doing there, sitting there, also doing meditation, because that's also one of my goals, to meditate for 5 minutes every day. Also for the couple of months, I'm setting up that goal. Basically everything on till August. After that, I'm gonna set up more specific goals. So maybe 5 times a week doing biceps and blah blah blah. For day trading, I will put a percentage or anything. But for this moment, these are my goals. I'm very excited. I just want to go and accomplish all those things. So hopefully you already have that such a goal. And if your goal is to day trade and make money out of it, that's also a goal that you need to go for. But before you go into it, make sure you do research. Proper research is key. Knowledge is key. Let me just say it straight. Also, discipline and consistency is key to success. That's all you need to know. Without those, you won't make anything. Even if it's day trading or starting a business, those things are key. Also, I want to talk about new video content because in the past I did live recording sessions, but I noticed that I cannot trade that well due to I'm focusing on recordings and all kinds of stuff. So basically, I'm doing every week, I will just do a full breakdown on all my trades of that past week. So basically, I'm going to Trading Viewer and I'm showing you what trades I took. If you want to see what trades I take on the same day, then you should follow me on Instagram, because on Instagram I'm actually posting after I go in. I post it immediately, my entry point, my stop loss, kind of my take profit, because that varies a lot. But when I enter, you can also enter with me. I'm not a financial advisor or anything related to that. That's all I want to say. But if you want to copy my trades, feel free. It's all free. Just follow me on Instagram and you will see them. But let's get into the video. I want to start off with this week's trade. Starting off with, let me just go to Trading View. So on Monday, there was no trade available. You can see here, 2023. Start off with Nvidia. I went for Nvidia going short. As you can see, I made 0.34 out of this trade. Could have been much more, but this was due to my new trading strategy. I'm not yet familiar with it, so I just started with this new year with a new trading style. I still need to get used to it and be confident with it and trust it. So therefore, this was a small trade. So the next trade on January 3rd was on Netflix, as you can see over there. So basically, it came in a zone and started rejecting it. So I immediately went for a short entry. However, as you can see over here, there was another zone that I drawed, so I was concerned that it could be that it went this way and went the other way around. So that's why I was a little bit afraid. It eventually went down. That was a good part, as you can see over here. But because this zone, it reaches this zone, I moved my stop loss to right in the middle of this candle, this specific candle, and that's why he did a small pullback and it hit my stop loss, and then continued on. So that's unfortunate. However, I still got that 0.43 in the pocket. Could have been 1R, the other one as well. I still need to trust my trade. So basically, let me just tell you, my strategy is 1 to 1, and if it goes further, I let my winners run. And if it hits that 1 to 1, I move my stop loss to a break even point. And it did not reach that point yet, and I still did it. That's wrong. I shouldn't have done it. Also, with Nvidia, I shouldn't have done it. Let me just tell you, my biggest problem in day trading is not going in the trade, but during the trade. About during the trade, I do a lot of things during the trade. I cannot sit on my hands and just do nothing. Especially, I'm trading always on the 1 minute chart, and now I changed to a 5 minute chart. So it's a drastically change in speed. I'm not a patient person, so when I see something, I'm just doing things while my trading strategy says I need to wait until the stock hits that 1 to 1, then I need to move my stop loss. If I did that, as you can see, I would have waited till this position, as you can see over here. And so 1 to 1, risk 1 and win 1. And at this point, I should have moved my stop loss to a break even point, and then also basically because it went in this zone, could have put this over here. Then it was a 0.9. It would be at least more. However, that wasn't the case. And the last two trades were from Colmex. As you can see, because I used Netflix, I couldn't get into this trade, unfortunately, because I had the maximum risk that I could take. So unfortunately, I didn't take it, but I really wanted to go short a coin as well, and that would have made me a lot of money. So that's unfortunate. However, I took this one, as you can see over there, sell, and I won 0.32 out of it. And the reason why I got out so early, again, it's fairly new for me, and also because of this huge bearish movement, I thought this is just a pullback, can go further. However, because of the zone, it could be that it's gonna be a reversal, a double bottom, and then goes off. So I didn't trust it, so therefore I stopped it and re-entered it on the long side, as you can see over here, and that was not good. So that's a loss on that one. But in overall, I still made more money than the loss, so I ended up green on that day. So this was the next day on Apple. I started with Apple going short, as you can see over there. This was a 1.5 great trade. Could have been much more. Oh, no, 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 no. So I could have made 1.5, as you can see over here. This was the possibility. So for 4th of January, the next day, I went on short on Apple, as you can see over there, and you can see that I had the possibility to get 1R. Also, maybe even more, as you can see over here, because I'm putting it right in the middle, or actually over here, because this is a bullish momentum. Also, I would have gotten out over there. However, I could have made 0.96, but I made break even or something, because I couldn't bear with these movements. Again, emotional, no patient, and all kind of stuff. Fairly new, so I didn't trust it, and that made me make bad choices again. Again, bad choices. I think I should have made this week more than 10R, at least more than 10R. However, I didn't make it due to new strategy. I need to get familiar with it. I need to trust it. I need to trust myself. I need to be patient. So those are things I need to work on. So the next trade was on Netflix as well on January 4th. And as you can see, these movements, and it was a pullback. And after that, I went in on this one to go even further. And look how far it went. And if I would stick to my plan, it would have been, look at this, at least 4.71 R. I would have made that if I would stick to my plan. However, did not, and ended up making only something like this, or even less. I think it was something like this. It was something like this again, because this movement, it was because this went up and it immediately went down. So it looked like a uh, inverted hammer, and I thought it will go like this, boom and boom. So unfortunately, I didn't trust my trading strategy again. I haven't been patient, so therefore I lost a huge opportunity again. So let's go further and let's go to the 5th of January again. Here, this. So basically, this was the opportunity. This was the opportunity to get at least 2.17 R. How much did I generate? Think I made I made this one on the 1.7 or something. I think so. It's on 1.7. This was a very good trade and a little bit unfortunate, or maybe I should measure what the middle is, because I think if I would have taken the exact middle of it, I would maybe not been stopped out and it would continue to the upside and I could have had. However, it was still a good trade. I actually waited for the 1 to 1 before moving the stop loss. So this was a great trade. No complaints. Stop loss was a little bit deep, as you can see over there. It could have been a bit like this. So this would have been much more. The reward would be much more. However, no complaints about that. Then I also took a trade on Apple. This was a very good trade. So basically, I started to get better in just letting stock do its thing. And after 1 to 1, I moved my stop loss to a break even point. And you know how I fixed that? Because I didn't look at the charts. I just set up a alert at 1 to 1. When it hits, my alert goes off. I go back to my computer and move my stop loss. If it doesn't hit that alert and it goes to the stop loss, I lose 1 R. That's it. So basically that was going very well for me. As you can see over there, I had Netflix and Apple doing great. Netflix, unfortunately, it tapped my stop loss with a little bit of a wick, but I could have had much more. But those were my trades. That was amazing. And then we go to the last trade of 5th of January, so the Thursday. Basically, two winners, and after that, I wanted to go long on Nvidia. And this is where the problems get. This trade, I took a long. I didn't look at the trade. At some time, I was waiting for too long, so I was trying to check it. And I checked it, and the stock was over here, and my stop loss is over here. So it went past my stop loss, but didn't stop my trade. So I lost more. So basically, I closed the trade manually. If I didn't check it, it could have been right around here. I think that's double the size, so I would have lost 2R on this one. So basically, I stopped the trade manually, and basically there was a problem. The broker had some issues with the order, filling the orders. So I was glad that I did watch it, but it had some tremendous issues for me, because now I cannot trust the broker, so I need to watch the next day on that trade, because I didn't hear if it was fixed or something, and I wanted to make sure that I don't lose money. So I wanted to watch for the next day, and not turning off my computer or anything else. That said, I'm gonna show you how the trade went. But basically, let me just tell you, the broker was still good because I connected them and told them the story. Apparently, more people had problems with it, so they tried to fix that. But I did get a refund of the extra loss that I make. So it was a good service. They responded very quickly. So it kinda compensated for the problem. So let's go over to the last day on Friday, 6th of September. Let's look at it. So on Nvidia, starting with Nvidia, I went for a long. As you can see over here, this was the opportunity, at least 0.89. Because let me just tell you, I hit the 1R, so I moved myself to a break-even position, and then I would have had like zero point 0.8. And however, how much did I get out with? Think around here. Why? Because of this movement. So I didn't trust again Nvidia, and this is a reason why I was so sad that the broker had some issues. Right when I had a solution to my problem of being patient, just turning off the computer, or not look at the computer, and just wait when I hear the alert sound, and then go back to the computer, or the sound that my trade closed because it hit my stop loss. So I only had I was waiting for sounds, two different sounds, whether it's a good one or a bad one, and that's it. However, I couldn't do it because yes, the day before they had problems, and now I did the usual thing, so not being patient and trusting the strategy, and I missed 1R, about 1R. So that was on Nvidia. Then we have Apple, and as you can see over here, this was a very good one. I didn't trust it, but I didn't trust it for a good reason in this at this time, because I saw the S&P 500 starting to go upwards. This one was also being touched and it was going hard, so I closed the trade immediately. So it ended up still in green, even though it didn't hit the 1 to 1 R. So basically, if I did not look at the screen and used only the sounds, I would have lost this one with 1R. However, it would compensate with the Nvidia, that would be some kind of 1R. So my last trade was on Netflix, as you can see over here, and this would have been also a losing. No, this was a break even. So I actually break even on this day because I would have had 1 R win and 1 R loss and a break even, and basically, uh, these three trades were all break evens. So it was three trades break even. I call it a break even day. It's just a break even day with three trades break even. Yeah, so this is how my week went, and I ended up this week in fully in green. So all 4 days I ended up in green, and I ended up with 2.99 R. I was flabbergasted because I thought I was doing bad. I missed a lot of opportunities, but also when I look back, I didn't lose very much. I just missed a lot of opportunity, gain much win, much profit. However, did not lose that much. So the strategy is pretty good. I just need to trust it, and I just need to sit on my hands, or I just and I hope that the broker doesn't have any problems with the orders anymore, so I can just not look at the screen and just wait for the alerts to hit, and that's it. By the way, I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring because he's sleeping, but I'm sorry for that. It's not a person, it's a dog. Basically, that was it. So I want to thank you all for watching. This week was great, no complaints at all. I missed a lot of opportunity in profits. However, I did not ended up losing a lot of money. And I actually started this week with a 4-day winning streak. Only greens, not a lot, but still green. And ended up this week with 2.99 R. I'm happy with it. So next week we're going off, and hopefully I have the ability to be patient, or I can trust the broker with those alerts and stop loss that it's gonna be filled when it hits, and I will be good, and hopefully we can make more profit than we did this week. But we will see. again, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Smash that like button if you did, and also feel free to subscribe for more content. Also follow me on Instagram if you are interested in my daily entries, because every day, every trade that I take, I will post it on my story for free. Let me just tell you, it's for free. You know, you can copy them. You know, it's not a financial advice. I'm not giving a financial advice, but you can still copy them, see if you can make money out of it or not. Don't recommend it. I do recommend people to, in long term, to follow their own path, follow their own strategy, create your own, because let me just say, my strategy is based on multiple professional traders built in one, only using parts of things that I think that I can use, that I want to implement in my strategy. So basically, I made my strategy, and my strategy is based on multiple different parts of strategies of day traders, professional day traders. Let me just say that. Also on Instagram, I'm posting every news update that it will be on that day. They are in Europe time zone, so be aware of that. Also, I will post motivational posts every week, so hopefully you will gain also some motivation and inspiration of getting trades. Again, for YouTube, a full breakdown just like this one. And let me know if you want me to change things up, or if something is not clear, or you want something to be a little bit different. This is my first video content with a new type of style, so it could be that it's a bit chaotic or not a real kind of structure, because I now went per day, and that made it a little bit difficult, I think. But yeah, let me know everything. Put the comments down below. If you have any questions, also put it down below. I will respond to everyone. And last but not least, I have also day trading tips that I'm gonna post on YouTube, lessons, not financial advice, of course, only based on my experience and what I've learned about day trading. So if you like that, subscribe for more content. Thank you again for everything, and yeah, let's start 2023 with a positive vibe. See you in the next video. Bye.